Hey guys, I'm outside of the theater about to see Michael with one of the best theater snacks. I'll let you know my thoughts after the movie. Okay, guys, I am back from the theater, so let's get right into it. I honestly want to first start off with talking about what I didn't like about this movie, and that certainly was the fact that Janet Jackson was not in this movie at all. Her likeness was left out of it completely. And it's quite the shame because she's my second favorite Jackson aside from Michael. But yeah, pretty much in the movie, it's like she never even existed. It's like it's pretty insane, but I get why she wasn't in it, and it's primarily because she didn't agree to this at all. Um, she saw a private screening of the movie and was not impressed. She also has beef with her brother Tito Jackson, and this like really long stemming beef that's been practically going on forever. And yeah, Tito himself has hardly any lines in the movie, and overall, two other of Michael's siblings are left out of this movie. But I'm not really big fans of them or know much of them compared to Janet. Um, a thing I kind of didn't like about this movie, but it's not really a big deal, is how it jumps from different time periods, from different years to different decades, to eventually settling on just one decade, like halfway through the movie, setting taking place in the 80s, from early 80s to mid to late 80s. I felt like that was pretty cool once it settled down, but it got kind of, I didn't really like it at the beginning. But yeah, it primarily just starts from Michael's time in the band up until his solo career, so don't expect anything prior to that in this movie if you're going in with that expectation. But other than that, I really like the movie. So let's focus more on the positive aspect of this movie. Okay, I definitely want to start off with the fact that they included Miles Teller as John Branca, who was a very pivotal point in Michael's career. He helped him out a lot here and there, and eventually also got him on MTV, because during this time period, MTV was not playing a lot of music videos from black artists, and with Michael being the first, it was pretty cool for sure. And now knowing that the man who made it possible is getting the recognition he deserves is pretty cool. I definitely also like the inclusion of Laura Harrier from the MCU portraying Suzanne de Passé. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, as she doesn't really get talked about enough in Michael Jackson's history. Another thing that I really like about this movie is how Coleman Domingo is a very menacing and like threatening father in this role. Like, he really embodied his character very well, and he really sent shrivels down my spine. I'll tell you that when things were going bad, it really felt authentic. The whole movie as a whole felt really authentic. It was serious when needed and lighthearted also when it needed. Compared to other movies that I've seen this year who have not been able to manage that, it's just felt so fake, but this movie made it seem as real as possible, which I'll give them a lot of credit for. And I hope the screenwriters behind this movie definitely get more projects because they embodied the human aspect of these characters very, very well. I kind of like the subtle jabs at Prince because during the 80s, both Michael Jackson and Prince were often compared to one another, and people really took sides on who they were a fan of. So it was pretty funny to see their beef was also included in this movie. That's for sure. Trying to think. Oh, the music obviously was incredible. Luckily, during my screening, no one got up and started dancing like how I've been seeing all over the internet, which is certainly a good thing. But I kind of don't blame them for doing that because, like, when the first song was playing, it was kind of hard to stay in my seat. I'll tell you that for sure. Hmm. I definitely like how this movie didn't make um, Michael Jackson's condition of vertigo a pivotal point, rather just like a really, really small subplot of the movie. I'm guessing that they're going to save that for the sequel because, as we know, in real life in the 80s, that's when Michael Jackson's skin color began to change. So I hope we see that for sure in the sequel, and it's delved we dive into that a lot deeper for sure. Hmm. I think that's it for today. It's a biopic, so there's not really any spoilers or anything. It's just a really good movie that I feel like you'll enjoy if you're a Michael Jackson fan like myself. And if you don't, you might just find it as a good watch and you'll probably appreciate it. That could happen too. Anyways, guys, as of right now, there is nothing I have nothing planned for the show coming up on May. There aren't any like major blockbusters that I'm interested in seeing. So I'll probably be off the air for May and probably return in June. Things could change. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you in rotation. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.